let's do this thing. All right, guys, welcome to part 1 of my Q&A for 2016. This will be a 2-parter. I'll have another part tomorrow. So then I'll wish you a happy Thanksgiving, of course. Okay, so I asked some of you guys for questions and I got a few. And then I went through the comment section of my previous videos to see if there's any common questions. And of course there was one, as you can tell by the title of this video. Okay, so for this Q&A video, I'm actually gonna do this in 3 parts. I mean, and I understand I have 2 videos, but I mean for this first video, this is gonna be cut into 3 parts. This first part will be the results from your guys' voting for what pilots I should review. And then we'll do the camera and equipment. That was a question that was asked of me. And then we'll do why do I hate Junior so much? So if you wanted to skip to any of those in particular, it'll be in the description with time codes. You can just click on it and skip to that if you don't care about the other questions. The results of the voting from the video I made asking you guys for what videos or for what pilots I should do for a future series of shows. We're starting from the bottom and then we're gonna get here. Yeah, that wasn't funny. With the least amount of votes, and a tie actually, is Adventures from the Book of Virtues with 1 vote. Thomas and Friends. I'm guessing you meant Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. It didn't really matter, I guess, since it only received 1 vote. You have Hermie and Friends. Hermie being that Max Lucado Caterpillar show I mentioned. That got 4 votes, but it tied with the live action Bible Man at 4 votes. However, there has to be a tiebreaker. I'm the tiebreaker. I'm saying Bible Man. The third highest voted show was actually, I'm not surprised by this one, I thought this one would have been higher, was VeggieTales in the House with 6 votes. The second highest show is What's in the Bible with 7 votes. And the number 1 most voted show was 3-2-1 Penguins. I mean, it wasn't even close, actually. 3-2-1 Penguins had 15 votes, jeez. And this is a total of 38 votes. In January, I'll be reviewing 3-2-1 Penguins, What's in the Bible, VeggieTales in the House, and Bible Man. But the surprise will be what order I'm reviewing them in. I'm not reviewing them in order of most votes, least votes, or other than that. It's a very specific order, and I'll explain that when I do my end of 2016 video. So the first question I received was in regards to what camera and equipment I use for these episodes. I use a Panasonic GH4 right now to shoot this episode. I usually use my 12 to 35 millimeter lens and f2.8 for that shallow depth of field effect, 'cause that's as shallow as it can go. For the mic I use, which is right here, I use a Rode NTG3 for the audio recorder, but it's a Zoom H6. I of course use a tripod and I have a mic stand for my mic. For editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro and I shoot at 4K, and I either shoot at 4K 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second, depending on whether the episode is 30 or 24. This is my backup camera, the Panasonic G7, which if you're looking to get a good video camera, like you just want to start, or maybe you're just on a lower budget, the Panasonic G7 is the way to go. You can still shoot 4K. All right, 4K is fantastic on this thing. It's not weather sealed is probably my main issue with it. And this has a 35 to 100 millimeter lens on it. Same f2.8 stop though, it's fantastic. Okay, and so for the major question that you guys have been asking me throughout this entire series since it started, why do I hate Junior so much? Christian Nutrition is scripted. Let that sink in. I'm exaggerating myself. In real life, I don't hate Junior. Junior just annoys me. I mean, he gets better as episodes go on. You'll see I nag on him less and less as episodes go on as well. I by no means hate Junior. I understand it was Phil Vischer's wife who voiced Junior, and so he's probably using whoever he could when the show first started, and you don't just switch voices. Well, unless you're VeggieTales in the House, then you just switch voices. But, I mean, you gotta use who you gotta use. So, Junior was so prominent in the early episodes, he was just really annoying to me. And I didn't like the fact that they just kept using him so much. I don't like Junior, because he annoys me. But I don't hate Junior. So I want to be very clear. I hit the mic there. I don't hate Junior. He just annoys me. If you watch, there's a progression of me accepting him. That's it for the first part of the Q&A session. Tomorrow on Thanksgiving, I'll put up a second one. And this one will have, well, a bit more of a serious tone to it. So stay tuned, subscribe, and bye. Wow, I just did the CN Movies outro. Let me do that again. Remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much. Bye.